you. Are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it. Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People podcast cover everything. With Anthony that dude Johnson and special guests, you're about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know. Man, I even had to buy a new pair of glasses after watching the show. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all do it on Facebook, Instagram. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. So stop wasting your time watching other podcasts. It's the only one you need.
Y'all know what it is? It's the Smartest Dumb People.
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is? It's the smartest dumb people.
See, man, when you get that type of money, he clearly sleeping with other people. So, like, this is a story.
This is the best podcast in the city.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'm not pandering.
You know what I'm saying? And they take vocals, script, and they...
I started living on Tupac.
You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty neat. Into it.
But I also met
Team, they know she likes to go outside, play soccer by herself. We have team all the way. More than her female. Right. Make sure I want to change it like Snoop Dogg. He's an icon in all facets of life. The most biggest icon in the world. But
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like
no more. But before I let you explain that, I want to show a little clip of a little monster.
I'm on Pandora, YouTube, I'm on
The students and everybody, Carl. I'm trying to find.
It is what it is. Finally, we went to Rodney Kemp. And Rodney, like, come on, somebody.
There's 2 cats. No, you can hustle them anyway. There's 2 cats in high school.
This is the coldest fucking thing that's going on, Paul. These the realest niggas out there.
You already know.
Like, for real. Like, this.
God, I go off the mentality of the woman. And I know if I know my woman. Smart dummy! Let's go! Welcome. This is the Smartest Dumb People. And I'm the host, Anthony, that dude Johnson. And always, it's going to be somebody at the table with me. We actually got somebody at the table with me today. My brother, my co-host, LV the Great, Leland Bond in the building. All right, we also got Barl T. He is on the line. Carl, can you hear me?
I can hear you, big dog.
Okay. Yeah, we are officially back at it. Tap In Tuesday, man. When I tell you we struggle to go live today, brother, we all are busy men. We're working a lot of hours, all of us. We're tired. We are the definition of what the economy is right now. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I work 2 jobs, 16-hour days, and still trying to get the podcast like this. And here we are.
You gotta pick and choose.
LV today said I gotta pick and choose.
What you want to do?
You know what? Brother, I'm at the point where I might have to make a decision soon because it's getting hard to work 2 jobs and do the podcast. And then it's like I told Carl today, and like I was telling you, it depends on, like, the topics ain't been great. Like, it ain't nothing to really, motherfuckers ain't really talking about nothing. I'm so used to, like, shit just fueling itself. I think everybody's too busy.
I'm the algorithm.
You are the algorithm?
I'm the algorithm. I'm the algorithm.
Carl, how you doing today, man?
Man, I'm cooling, man. I'm currently at the gig right now. You know what I mean? Epitome of hard work. That's what I am.
Carl,
You know?
You're working 3 jobs right now. That shit crazy work. 3
jobs?
3 jobs.
I'm about to call the Department of Justice.
Something ain't
Okay,
right.
you gonna call the labor? You gonna call the law labor?
It's only 24 hours a day. Something illegal going on.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I got goals. My daughter need a car. I'm real close to that goal because I plan on, like, going to look for cars this weekend. My daughter needs a car. I just got shit going on, man. To make it long story short, and to be honest with you, having 2 jobs, it do feel good to have money. Like, I ain't gonna lie. For my daughter to be able to, my daughter hit me up twice, 2 days in a row, like, Dad, I need $25. Dad, I need, and to be able to handle that money or send her that money with no bat in the eye of what bill needed to be paid, it just hit different, bro. 2 jobs will definitely put you in a situation where you're not financially stressed, but you lose the time of day. Like, you don't have a lot of time to yourself.
I mean, well, now they say that the average man should at least work 60 hours a day.
60
A
hours?
week.
A
A
week.
week.
A week. So on average,
That's too.
the average man, I don't know about women, some of them work 90 hours. So, but the but the average man is supposed to work 60 hours.
I'm exhausted, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm physically and mentally exhausted working 2 jobs. 16-hour days is getting old, bro. And I'm gonna do it until after Christmas. I already set a goal. I want to be able to have a great holiday season. Be able to
You putting in your 2-week notice
in
Hey,
advance.
you
Right,
want to have
right
one
now.
of those.
Right now, my boss watched the show. Let's get to the show.
Nah,
Let's get to the show. So, what?
I thought Barr wanted to say something. Oh,
You guys.
no. All I wanted to say was I agree. I want to have one of those Chris Brown holidays where I got the turtleneck on. No, I don't be rocking turtlenecks, but when I got the scarf wrapped around, you know what I mean. I want to have one of those holidays, so it's very necessary for me to
the
work over
outfit,
60 hours a week for sure, easy.
60 hours. That's the outfit you wear before they put the present over your head.
What present?
The
A
Christmas
mistletoe? What's the?
Let's get to the show. All right. So look,
All right.
first topic. Terence
holiday
Crawford.
is the most domestic.
Terence Crawford. He was recently pulled over after the parade. They had a parade for Terence Crawford last Saturday. After the parade, it was his birthday party. After his birthday party, the police wind up pulling him over. And let's just watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
Nigga, dog nigga, faux nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, po nigga, house nigga, feel nigga.
Open the door.
Still nigga. Still nigga.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so that's the actual clip. Let's get straight to it, man. I think we should go with Carl first because he's via Zoom call. Carl, what you think about the clip?
Well, I think it's very unfortunate, but I also think that it's Omaha Police Department. That's how they move. If anybody that ever rode around, did their thing, they know that's what it is. The police harass you, you could be legit, you could have license. This is the champ we talking about. I'm talking about arguably the greatest fighter of all time. You know what I mean? It's sad to me to see a situation like that on a day where we celebrate them. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
LV, what's your opinion on the clip?
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of different angles to the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the main things is that here you have a man that have celebrated his day, his birthday.
That's the key to the city.
Whole city turned out. Key to the city. Right. Everybody like the champ. It's the champ. It's the champ, pound for pound. But when the man got pulled over, he responded as a regular human being. A regular black man that is like, okay, we get killed in these situations.
He let him know he had a gun.
Well,
I thought he said he didn't have one.
No, he
He
said
said,
he had a security in the car, and
No,
him and the security had a gun.
Yeah. Now, and so what he said now, that's hearsay. The police say he say something, he say something. But the fact that this man wasn't belligerent, this man wasn't acting wild, this man wasn't sitting there talking about, oh, what you pulling me over for, acting no type of entitlement at all. The only people that put the entitlement on us is the fans. But the individuals in the situation,
He did. I don't feel like he
didn't
did.
have. Huh?
I don't feel like Terence Crawford was acting entitled. He was acting like a
What I
regular.
said.
He's acting like
But
a regular
you
black
are.
man.
But the fans is. The fans is acting like he's entitled to something different.
I didn't know
hey,
that.
excuse me. Do y'all think that they was trying to prove a point? Like, hey, we know you just did this, but you still a nigga. You know what I mean? Respectfully. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, do you think the police department, because I know they knew who he was. That's not even a question. I know they knew who he was. Was it necessary? They probably assumed that he was drinking, which I don't even think he drinks. I
He
ain't really
don't
for
drink or
sure.
smoke. He don't drink
I
or
don't
smoke.
know how he party. Yeah, I don't know how he party, so I don't even know what would have been the point. You know what I mean? Of them even pulling him over. Even if I am the law, and I'm assuming that this is Bud we talking about, dog. Like for real, for real.
What if he was
Like,
driving
why
reckless?
would I do? I wouldn't even want to be the officer
I
that
think that's
pulled
what
him
they said.
over. It
I
don't
think
even make
that's what
sense to me.
I think that's what the police said though. He was driving reckless,
Right.
and not no
But it's
jab at
still
Bud, but
Bud though,
I know, but no
dude.
jab at Bud. I've seen him peeling off in his SS.
Dude, you see me? Dude, respectfully, you see me in that 1970 old school. I'm driving down the wrong way, the one way. I'm ridiculous. You know how we do in Omaha?
You
That's
should
how
have
we
shot.
drive. That's how we make our point.
Carl,
How
We
you get
aggressive,
shot?
Carl, say that again.
huh?
Say that again.
You should have been shot. How in the heck did you
Dude,
get away with that?
He said you should have been shot.
How did you get away with going down the wrong way?
first and foremost,
He said you should have
due
been.
to the fact, hey, listen, due to
What?
the fact that my circumstances, I was always legit, always had license,
That part.
always was able to carry a pistol. All despite of who I am or how I ran, I always was legit, always kept it clean, so I was
Right.
able to be reckless from time to time. Dude, you roll with me?
I rode with
Am
you a
I
lot.
lying about my behavior, dude?
No, you act the donkey in the old school.
I mean,
For
so, but
real,
then
dude.
that's also another thing. And so the fact that he was legit, the fact now, the game that they playing, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? So they playing the game. They know who he is. They hoping they catch him slipping. Right? They probably sat on him. I would not be surprised if they sat in the parking lot
Waiting for
and
Bud to drive
watched
off.
him to leave. Know what car he was in. Hoping, wishing that it's his birthday. He been drinking. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we leave here, we gonna pull him over.
Is it possible that officer lost a gang of money betting with Canelo? Why would you pull over Bud? I don't understand that. I don't. I can't, for the life of me, I can't make sense of it at all.
I
It's
can't.
no extra. I don't care. I don't care if Bud. Okay, I'm about to say something ridiculous. Let me catch myself. But I don't. Whatever he doing, I know he legit. We all know this. This is recorded. This is documented. We know he ain't drinking. We know he ain't doing nothing. What is your point, my
None of
guy?
this stuff.
They don't know that.
Huh?
They don't know that. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And so,
That's what I'm saying. Is this a Canelo fan? That's what my point is. Is it a
no.
Canelo fan? I don't know. It's weird.
Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. I will say this: when we speak on power, it's just something about wearing that badge, man. That they need psychological evaluations, man, because you're not there to protect and serve in those situations. You're harassing somebody.
Mm-hmm.
The police can become a gang on accident. Well,
That's
maybe
OPD.
intentionally.
I promise you.
Yeah, because for him to, like I said, when he rolled that window down, because it was supposedly over, he was driving reckless, and he had his tint was too percent, whatever the percent tint was.
Mhm.
That's what the issue was. But when he rolled down
That's
that,
always the issue in Nebraska.
oh yeah,
The tent.
I've been pulled over for the tint, so that's a real thing. But with Bud, once he rolled down the window and you knew who this was, because everybody know he's been on the news for a whole week. He's been on the news for a whole week.
That mean he get preferential treatment.
You said what?
That mean he gets kids glove. That mean he gets.
I mean, he got a key to the city.
Treatment.
He got a key to the
So
city. It's his day.
Treatment.
Yeah, his day. He asked. You know what's crazy is he asked the mayor, Carl. You know what the ironic story in all of this is? Bud asked the mayor. He said, "I got a question. What is this open?"
An illegal search and seizure. Listen,
literally,
an illegal.
He asked him.
An illegal search and seizure. An illegal.
Man, I would never, if I'm the police officer and I'm the law, and I understand that this is a digital world, and I understand that everybody got cameras, there's no way in my right mind I would ever want to pull that man over while he's celebrating. Not to even make it a racial
So he
thing.
gets
I
special
can't help
treatment.
but to make it a racial thing because it's no explanation of getting jammed up. Especially
So
when
he
you
gets
on the
special
parade.
treatment.
He was sitting on the throne. He was on the throne.
He gets special treatment.
Yes. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. And so now.
Yeah. Yeah, you get, but obviously not. If he got jammed up, he didn't get no special treatment. But should he? Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I didn't try to do that.
So what are we doing?
No, you good. I was trying to fix something. So we're
now I'm gonna remove a portion here, and then I'm gonna get back to that portion if it's possible. I'm gonna remove Bud from this conversation just for a moment. And so,
If it's me,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, land. I'm sorry. I was
No,
being
I'm sorry. Go
disrespectful.
ahead. What
Man.
you said?
No,
What'd you
I'm
say?
saying you said that you was gonna remove Bud from the situation.
Just from this portion.
I gotta see what my guy.
Because the fact that people think that celebrity gets special treatment, y'all bugging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why they get victim. This is why you got people this is how you got Diddy's.
Shout out to a huge supporter. Sabio said, "I don't think they recognize Bud. I think they saw a bunch of black guys in an SUV."
Yeah, what you mean they don't recognize Bud? And so that's from an individual who wouldn't recognize Bud because he may think that all black people look alike. And so so again, if you do not know the man that have had 100 million views weeks ago, forget Nebraska.
Yeah, he was.
That man can't walk in anywhere in the country at this moment without nobody knowing who he is.
You're not wrong.
So, yes, if you are somebody that just tuned out, antisocial, tuned out to society, but you work in society, it's kind of hard to make those things coincide. But if you someone that's tuned out to the social norms, okay.
All right. So somebody said he initially was pulled over for speeding. They didn't have proof, so they wrote a ticket for reckless driving. So yeah.
Hey, can I ask y'all this real quick though?
Yeah.
When you get the key to the city, I thought they supposed to let you go. I thought you're supposed to eat for free. I think you're supposed to be like that dude. Like I don't understand.
50 cent
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. While we talking about this, I promise you, this is spontaneous. I am getting worked up thinking about it. The more and more I think about it, I'm like, they was literally harassing dude. They was harassing him and leaving. This don't got nothing to do with him. Trust me. I didn't got pulled. Listen, the Omaha Police Department used to harass me. Leland, you're from a neighborhood. I'm sure you had an officer there. We talked about officers. We could name them if we want to, but I don't know if that's appropriate. I don't want to put them officers out there like that.
I
But
mean,
we
but
know bad cops in Nebraska. Let's
there
not
was
be crazy. And
right.
In Omaha especially, let's not be crazy
Oh,
about that.
you can name
You
officers.
feel me?
You can name officers.
Dude, no, I was half of them.
Oh, we ain't doing that. No, we ain't doing
Listen,
that. We ain't doing
listen,
that. Hey,
listen.
listen. This is
Man,
how
we
much
talking
respect
about
we got for Omaha police.
some 30 years ago. Some of them officers ain't even here no more. They done passed on, went to greener
I think
pastures.
police officers could be considered a gang at this point. How they move,
Why?
because like I said, if they're moving like organized crime, then they're moving like organized crime.
So he should get special treatment.
But
Yeah.
Yes.
for this day, yes.
Yes.
So
He got the key.
when Diddy got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, he should have been able to go get all the lube, all the prostitutes, all the male, all the female.
He did.
All
Hey,
the
he
drugs.
did. Hey, he did. And now he
And
about to
then
get
when the
jammed up. And now
security
he's about to
turned a
do.
blind eye, and then when
He about
people
to
say,
do a
"Well,
team
hold
piece.
on, Diddy, this is your day."
No, that's not the same,
Balls,
Leland.
balls, big balls. Hold on,
That's that.
no day.
That's not even close to
But
being the
Diddy,
same.
that's why I wanted to remove Bud from the conversation before I had it, because now we talking about celebrities.
He got the
And
key to
they
the city. So
entitlement.
you can't. You can't. We talking about Bud, and he got the key to the city. You can't remove him from the scenario. The
Okay, so
situation
now
is
we gonna
you
bring
jammed
Bud
up.
back.
Listen. It's only two things in
Carl, you
Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska.
Carl, your
Hey,
voice,
don't get
Carl,
offended with me.
Carl, your voice is
Wait.
too loud. Calm down just a
Oh,
little bit more.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it'll just
Oh,
I'm
muffle.
sorry.
No, you
All right,
good. Go
go
ahead.
listen.
ahead.
No, we
So
listening.
it's okay. It's only two things in Omaha that's lit. That's the Cornhuskers and that's Bud. And the only reason why the Cornhuskers is lit is because of Bud. Let's be clear.
That's
Don't
a
be
fact.
disrespectful to who the celebrity is in Omaha
What
because he's
about the
putting
pimp
it
with
on
his
the map.
Dorothy Zoo?
He's bringing money to the city. He bringing celebrities to the city. Don't be disrespectful. You understand that?
What about
I'm
the
talking about the
hippie?
police.
Leland
Not
said,
you,
what
Leland.
about the
I'm
hippie
not talking
Dorothy
about you.
Zoo?
I'm talking about the police.
What about the
I'm talking about the
Orpheus
law.
Theater? And so now, if we're gonna interject Bud at this moment, we can, and then we're gonna reject P Diddy out the conversation. And so now, if the letter of the law is if you spot a gun, then you automatically de-escalate the situations by pulling your gun, regardless of who it is.
Like shout out, like Lasavio said. He said, "Let's see where the investigation go with the mayor doing an investigation." Actually, Savio, I made a call and trying to get the mayor up here to have
Where
the
you want
conversation.
it to go?
I know a
There's
couple. I
nowhere
know
it
a couple
can
big
go.
wigs, but I would love to talk to the mayor, not about the Bud situation, just in general, because he is the black mayor of Omaha. We want to have a conversation with him, and we're like trying to work with his team to get that figured out. I would love to have that.
But he ain't the police.
Yeah, he ain't the police. He's just
He
doing
ain't,
it.
he ain't got nothing to do with the. He ain't got nothing to do with if some police sat on Bud
They sat on Bud.
and wait on Bud and hope to catch him riding dirty, like Chameleonaire said. That ain't got nothing to do with that ain't got nothing to do with the man. That ain't even got nothing to do with uh what's the guy name? The chief, whatever his name
So I
is.
seen. All right, we about to switch topics, man. I seen a video circulating on TikTok of this really popular, famous guy that speaks on black issues in the community, police brutality, Karens. You know the white guy with the beard that always talk about like when black people are being harassed and racism and all these things. Well, he was talking about something that's getting ready to happen, which is voting. And I thought it was important. He was talking about the sitting in Omaha. Let's watch the clip and tell me what you think about this clip, Lena. I just want to get your opinion on this. This kind of made me want to go vote. Watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
Have y'all seen what's going on in Nebraska? The Senate race that involves this guy, Dan Osborne? Let me give you a little bit of backstory here. So the seat that he's running for is currently controlled by Republican Deb Fischer. In 2018, her re-election bid, she won by 20 points. So when Dan Osborne, an industrial mechanic and Navy veteran, decided to toss his hat into the ring, most people didn't expect him to be much of a threat. And then he started putting out campaign ads like this.
The U.S. Senate is a bunch of millionaires controlled by billionaires. My opponent, Deb Fischer, is part of the problem. She's taken so much corporate cash, she should wear patches, like NASCAR. She's gotten 10 times richer in the Senate. She hasn't held a public town hall since 2017. She promised to cut the deficit. She lied. She signed a 2-term pledge, lied about term limits too. Deb lies. We just get stuck with the bill. Thanks, Deb. More of our money wasted. I'm Dan Osborne, an industrial mechanic who's actually...
And now, a race that she won last time by 20 points, the two of them are now almost in a dead heat. He's right there with her. And that has created an unexpected opportunity that could impact the balance of power in the Senate. What he's saying seems to be resonating with the good people of Nebraska, and Dan Osborne has a very, very good chance at winning. So this is what I need from you. If you live in Nebraska, vote for Dan Osborne. If you know people who live in Nebraska, encourage them to vote for Dan Osborne. If you're outside of Nebraska, you can still help. There is a link in my bio where you can donate to his campaign. He has not had the money and resources that she has had. And right here, at the end, if he can get pushed out in a big way so that the people of Nebraska know what their option is, Dan Osborne could win. And that's a win for all of us. Have y'all seen what's going on in Nebraska?
All right, so what do you think? No, we need to talk about voting more, because even having a black mayor now, we need to start pushing the agenda in the community when it comes to shit like this. When I see something basically being broke down to me in layman's terms, because that's what that was. The dude was just talking about how the rich get richer and the poor stay poor because we're not paying attention to what's happening. She hasn't even had an open house seat, Senate or whatever he said, for since 2017. It's 2025. So basically, she hasn't heard what the people had to say in 8 years. So we need to start paying attention to shit like this and get involved.
Both Republicans?
I don't think that red or blue don't matter to me. Never have.
That's why the coloring on there was red. And so when we want to push for Democrats during the voting season, make sure all this is outlined in blue, all the lettering. If you watch the video, it's in red. That was,
but I felt like the message behind it was she was getting paid by corporations to have that agenda of corporations. But if we start doing our own research and homework on the shit, then maybe it could help Omaha alone. Just like I said, just getting the black mayor office is a big deal. That's why we want him up here. Like, dog, I don't know nothing about voting, but I need to start getting involved in stuff like that. Because when we originally started, we had Dave Pantos on here that was going to be a DA. He wanted to be DA. He ran for DA. He didn't win, but what did he say to us? You guys are the hottest podcast. I'm not pandering. I haven't heard from Pantos since. I was invited to his house for a cigar and some drinks. I haven't heard from Pantos since. So I don't know what I said. But when I think about stories like that, bro, it makes me want to get involved in the voting process of it.
Now, Bar, you want to go? Or
yeah, I could give my little input. I could give my little input, and what I think about it is just about just about anything in life. Whoever got the biggest bag usually win. That's how it works. So that it ain't no difference in politics. You know what I mean? If you a person and you got charisma and you able to smooth the room and you able to get the big wigs to get up under your belt, that's what that dude sound like he was explaining. It sound like that he was saying that the dude was the underdog because he ain't got enough capital or enough bread. And it sound like the only reason why the girl was winning, the lady was winning, is because she got the people behind her with the money. So that's usually how it works in life. So I don't really have nothing to say about it. That's how it go. We all know what it is.
Right.
You got all that crazy. Who got the big bag is usually who wins.
That part.
Period.
So which is why we should be careful when it comes to politics.
And pushing any agenda.
In the agenda. You know what I'm saying? Because for the fact of is that why would you take on such a stressful job for meager wages? It doesn't make sense. Individuals want those positions for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that everybody is dishonest, but
You saying there's a purpose behind it, and that's
there's
why
a purpose behind it. So when we listen to the machine, you know what I'm saying? When we listen to the machine, we need to be careful because I want to know who want to take on. You ain't taking on to be the president for the $100,000 a year salary. I believe they get paid in something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's $250,000 a year.
So the actual payment for that position is just a meager wage.
You think $250,000 a year and basically running the world is not enough? I would be the president for $75,000 a year.
That part, and then when you're 8 years up and you're $250,000.
No, they get that forever. Away. They get that forever.
And so that's why. Now, would I become would I push for 8 years? This is a game. This not no, because if you really trying to overhaul something, it's not no track meet. This is a marathon. And so people that got a real agenda, you trying to tell me that 8 years is enough
to figure out
life? You're taking this mere wage. Not the fact that his daughter gets CIA treatment, kid gloves, top flights all over the place, secret agents, him, his wife, anybody, his dog.
They get to keep their security.
The dog go outside to take a number 2 and guide it out by
a security guard.
That makes another $350,000 a year.
I think when you got the bag, Leland, I think when you got the bag, I think you pay for laws to be changed. I think that's the whole point of a person that's a politician. I don't think they really been got nothing to do with nothing. I think people that donate to your campaign, I think what happens is they donate to your campaign to change a law to benefit them to make more money.
But all right, so
That's how it works in politics. This is why I don't deal with it really, because I ain't really got enough bread to be on that level to even understand that. Because I ain't donating nothing to nobody. I'm just voting. I'm just voting, and I don't think voting really matters like we think.
I understand.
Not to be ignorant, and I know that sounds ignorant, but I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to be honest and real with y'all. I'm trying to be for real.
I totally agree with what you said, like their own agenda, but that's what politicians should not be for. Politicians are supposed to be for the people. I get what you said as far as in they have their own agenda, but if you're doing it that way, then you might as well work for organized crime. Because politicians are supposed to be for the people.
You are. That's why when you said you only get paid $250,000, I'm like, yeah, you only get paid $250,000 on the books. Because they cooking the books. Let's be clear. You probably get $250,000 just to keep your taxes at a certain level. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm sure you making way more than that by donations. However you launder money or swindle it, it's ways to do it. We all know that. We can figure that out ourselves. Honestly.
Hey.
Well, hold on. And so again, it goes back to the point. You talking about pushing somebody and voting. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying we need to get back on that.
So when we get back to the voting, we got to understand the narrative. And so, yes, our pockets be in line. Can we say that? No. Should we think that? Yes. Otherwise than that, why would people they raise more money. They raise billions of dollars. And so that's just like the LGBTQ community. You don't think that they will funnel their money to a political candidate that is LBTQ leaning.
Driven. Yeah. But again, like I said, in politics, you're supposed to be for the people, not because of the paycheck.
So you
and
ain't
if you're doing it for the paycheck, then you might as well be an organized crime.
Right. So you're not specifically for the black people. So when you walk around with your purse and pull Red Devil hot sauce out and say, girl, I keep my what? And so we know it's a money shell. Dog, they raise more money than they make. Billions of dollars.
Hey guys.
But we in trillions of dollars.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Hey, Caucasians. They got really quiet because these two dudes could talk for 6 hours straight. Non-stop. This the smartest dumb people. Burrow, good show today,
What
man.
up?
Good job today, man. I appreciate you, King. Good job. Leland, you did all right.
What you trying to
You did all right.
sun, blood?
You did all right.
Blood,
No, it was good. It was a decent conversation.
Stop. Ain't no sun in down.
This is the smartest dumb people. Anthony, that dude, Johnson, Burrow T.
All right, bro. I love you, my nigga.
Love y'all, man. Love y'all. Salute.